We are live. All right. Back for another hour of gameplay. As the title implies, we are playing a little thing called Dollmaker Glory Dominus. This is based on a couple of cards, well, three to be exact. Um, so here's the deck list. Let me see if I can move myself out of the way here. There we go. I want to move me out of the way. Does that work? How do I move myself? I'm trying to move my own display. Guess I can't do that, can I? Hmm. Well, I was gonna try to move my display to get myself out of the way here. How do you do that? I was sure. Let's see. I guess I don't move it. Uh, oh, here it is. There we go. Now I know how to move. There we are. All right, so here's the deck list for the most part. So basically, what we're looking at is a couple of Authority of Councils, Case Fund Eat and Feast, Soul Warden, Speaker of the Heavens for the tokens, um, Ocelot Pride, again for the tokens, but token duplication. And this becomes very important. Dedicated Dollmaker, which combos off of three blind mice, get lost for protection, sheltered by ghost for protection, a Johnny Strength of the Pride for token creation, life gain, and for board wipe. And if I get a chance to do it in this match, the 2/2 white cat soldiers with three blind mice, once you get the engine started to continue pumping out tokens, three blind mice can create duplicates of any token you make. So once Dollmaker creates the combo off of three blind mice, any additional dedicated Dollmakers you have can turn anything into a token, including Sheltered by Ghosts, the One Ring, Mondrak. You can even turn a Johnny, Dollmaker Shop, pretty much any of these permanents into a token. I would be careful with the One Ring. I've tried it before. You can kill yourself very easily, even with a life gain deck. So I usually don't turn that into a token ever. Um, the ones I token with this deck are Sheltered by Ghost, because then you get pretty much as many Sheltered by Ghost removals as you want, because Dollmaker can continue just turning these into tokens and duplicating these tokens over and over. And then with Ocelot Pride and Mondrak, you can get doubles and triples what you would normally get on any tokens you create. So if you get Mondrak out first and pull a dedicated Dollmaker and say duplicate a Soul Warden, you'll get two Soul Wardens now instead of just the one that you had. Then the same thing works if you do that with Ocelot Pride, which is hilarious because now when Ocelot Pride procs, when its triggered ability goes off, now you're getting even more cats. So Mandrake with dedicated Dollmaker can be a nasty little combination, and it can really work well as a combo when you don't get your three blind mice and you need to do something. Um, so I think this is a really fun deck to play. It is not. This is not a platinum or mythic deck. This won't get you to diamond level. It won't get you anywhere. It's not competitive. This is strictly a fun deck to play, and I enjoy it. I have a lot of fun with it. I sometimes play it when it's not even doing well, like at night at this hour. It is now 11 p.m. Central, midnight Eastern time. So you're not going to see this deck do well. There's too many really great decks at this hour of the night. So it's just one of those decks that's not going to function like, like you would want it to. Normally at this time of night I play like my Eldrazi deck. It fares pretty well against a lot of the problems we have on this. Do I have the right speaker set? I may not have the right speaker set. Yeah, I think I have the correct speaker. Let's see. Not much I can do with this hand, but I never mulligan on these casual plays. If I were playing competitively, yeah, I'd mulligan. Ah, see, this is what I was talking about in my last hour that I played this afternoon, was the Eldrazi in the green variety. I was thinking about trying something like this, so I'm going to let this guy cook and see what his deck does so I can get an idea of how to build something similar. I can almost guarantee this dude's going to have Ugin. He's going to have this dude's going to have Ulamogs, and he's going to be using this Basking Brood scale with other like the I know there's a mushroom or something in the green Eldrazi variety, Myco spawn or something like that. So yeah, I see this guy doing something like that. I mean, I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't know. It's not going to be your typical green deck. I'm going to go ahead and eat this. I'm just going to let him cook. Let's just see what he does. I mean, it could be interesting. Of course, I got to do what I do. And you could kiss that goodbye. All right. There it is. Make sure I got the correct mic chosen. I hope I do. Where did my audio go? That's strange. My audio is just gone. Oh, there it is. Okay. That was odd. Thought it was something I was messing with. Still not really ideal. Not entirely sure what he's going to do, but we'll deal with this. Right now we won't do that. The problem with this deck is if you don't pull the Authority of Councils at least, or the Case of the Uneaten Beast, or any of the 4 clerics in the deck, it's going to be tough on you with a deck like this because you don't get the healing. So, because it's not a true healing deck. Yes, it's got healing properties, and it can really get going too once you get it started, but tokens are a big part of it, so it takes away a lot of what you could be doing. That's okay, though. I mean, again, it can be a super fun deck when it gets rolling. This time of night, I don't see this deck doing very well. Yeah, I need a healer to get any of this going, really. He's not going to risk attacking me with everything he's got. He knows that gives me a heal. Oh, here we go with another one of the basking brood scales. I really should be writing some of this down, but I don't think he's doing Eldrazi strictly. I think he's just doing it to have a mana ramp. So, see, typically when I see this, I see the Myco spawn, I see... Yeah, no blocks. I'll just eat it and die. I thought he was going to cook with something else. That's alright. Yeah, I don't expect this deck to do well at this hour of the night. Middle of the day, on a weekday, this little deck can be super fun and have a lot of wins. But middle of the night, you get a lot of really seasoned players who have a lot of really great cards and really great deck builds. And so sometimes it, you know, with a deck like this, you're not going to do real well. I would almost venture to say this is more like a meme deck that I'm playing. Interesting. Well, we'll let him gain his 1 life off of the authority and see what he's going to do. He's going to do basic life gain, I'm assuming. I assume to see a Soul Warden of his own. Oh. Let's get lost the authority. That way my creatures don't give him life. That's okay. I don't really mind that. I can shelter it. Yeah, shelter by ghosts on that. And just to ensure that if he has another one, it at least comes in tapped and gives me some health. Okay. Fighting Grace is okay, but it only brings creatures. It doesn't bring enchantments back, so it kind of does help him, but it doesn't help him as much. Alright, so... And let's get that Ocelot Pride going. What I really should have done was drop Mondrak first, but I kind of suspected something like that. So he's going to grab the Ocelot or the Soul Warden. He doesn't have the mana to grab Soul Warden, so yeah. And that's fine. I've got plenty of those. They're like a dime a dozen for me. Let's do this. Let's see if he does another Banishing Light and grabs Mondrak. Because I don't mind losing that. I do mind losing the One Ring. So, let's see. Oh, okay. Well, let's do this because I get more mana out of it. We'll put out the One Ring for protection against nothing. I mean, he ain't got nothing out there. But he'll take that over taking Mondrak. And I'll attack all out and swing. Swing and bam! 7 to the face. Okay. Okay, interesting. This destroys enchantments, so that can be problematic. Yeah, so that's going to be a problem. And he's going to try to get rid of this enchantment over here because he wants his Voice of the Blessed back. Or maybe not. Now what he'll do is probably destroy Case the Uneaten Beast or Authority. But I mean, this deck runs pretty good even as a basic life gain um, without doing the 3 blind mice combo. He has to deal the combat damage. Oh, so it has to be flying, or it's going to have some way to bypass. That's actually a relief. If he can't do the damage, then it's not bad. Okay, I can dig that. I can dig it. Okay, now I've got a 3 blind. I mean, I don't have. Ooh, I do now. So I'm going to do what the deck was intended to do, but I could do a lot with this. Like I was describing earlier, I could just use the Dollmaker to make copies of, say, like Soul Warden, or I can make double copies of Speaker, or double copies of that, or double copies of Sheltered. But I'm going to do what the deck was actually designed to do. Just to do what it was built for. Now this guy's probably going to quit. They almost always quit when they see you combo off. And that's for really any combo. I quit when I see that Bloodthirsty Conqueror combo go off. I mean, there's no point in sticking around if you don't have a way to counter it. All right, we're going to activate. And there it goes. And what I say, when this thing pops off on the healing, it pops off. All right, so the next trick is, well, I'm surprised he hasn't quit yet. Most people give up. He must have some kind of wipe, like a farewell or something that he's waiting on. Or he might be waiting on his own Johnny. If he farewells, he loses all of his banishing lights and all of his abiding graces, so he may not do a farewell. But he might be one of those players that just don't give a damn. I don't really see a lot of life gain decks do farewell. They'll do like Wrath of God or something, but they usually don't want to lose their they don't normally want to lose their enchantments and have to start all over and start rebuilding enchantments. So let's see. This recording is going well. Very nice. Okay, resolve all. Thought my dog was fixing to yak on my bed. So I don't care if his Voice of the Blessed pumps and even becomes indestructible, because I have infinite 4/4 flying blockers. I think he might be waiting on his own Johnny to just wipe my creatures and not board wipe his own, and I'm thinking he's waiting on that. I mean, otherwise he should have quit by now. All right, let's do this. Shelter this guy. And we'll grab that son of... Oh, there he goes. They don't last long with stuff like that. I mean, you really can't blame him. That was all he had going for him, was that big creature. Still not a great draw. I mean, this one's going to be rough because I can't use the Dollmakers, really. I mean, technically, yes, I can use them, but unless you have Mondrak to duplicate whatever you target with Dollmaker, it's kind of a moot point to even make a token out of it. Unless you have 3 Blind Mice engine going and you've got that pumping out tokens. Oh, I see what kind of deck this is going to be. It's going to be one of those pain in the ass decks. I may not play well on this one. No mana, and wow, what a dick. Let's see if he's got anything to remove enchantments. Well, that sucks. That super sucks. Damn it. I mean, he is just eating my shit up. I mean, I guess make a token that gets to do it again. And he gets to put my Johnny out against me. Damn. All right, I'm out. All right. 1 for 3 or 1 for 4, something like that. Yeah, like I said, this deck doesn't play well at night. This hour is just the type of decks you run into. They're very advanced, and this deck has a lot of weaknesses. And I'm not complaining. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just not that great. Of course. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what he had, but he must not have had a hand. I mean, he must not have had shit. Let's see. I have. I'm streaming right now, aren't I? Yeah, my stream is going right now. Should be. Let's do this. Close that. There we go. Keep. No, I don't want to log out. What I want to do is go to my. There we go. Nope, that didn't do it. I want to go. Doesn't make sense. Okay. So it is streaming. All right. Well, this is not going to go well. All right. Ocelot Pride, do your thing. All right. What I want to do is grab my own stream and go to share, copy. Should be there. There it is. All right. I think I figured some stuff out here. Come on, dude. Draft your card from the Blade Master's spellbook. Come on, why won't it open? There it is. Of course I'm going to block. I'll let him have his little bit of health. Man, how do I share this? How do I share? That's wild. Now you're going to see how Dollmaker works when you don't have 3 blind mice to play off of, but this is all you've got. So I'm just going to do it with 1 Dollmaker and hold 1 in reserve. I never want to overextend too much. And then we will not attack. Okay. Oh, it is my go, isn't it? Okay. I'm busy trying to share, copy link. Let's go to all right, let's try. Ooh, that's nasty. All right. All right, double strike, burst strike. That's always fun. And drafting another spell. Oh, I forgot about the healing aspect. That's why it didn't. That's why it didn't pop off. I forgot about that. My turn. That's the reason why it didn't pop off. Is because I didn't heal. Yeah, I forgot about that qualifying trait to trigger. It's got a. No wonder it didn't work. I was wondering why I didn't have like multiple copies of that token. Because I forgot about the healing aspect of things. So I didn't show you anything except how stupid I am. That's okay. I mean, we all can't be born geniuses. I mean, it may still materialize into something. We'll see what happens. I don't know why you're strangling that. I mean, you should have gone after one of the Ocelot prides. I need a heal is what I need. That's what I need is an effing heal. Well, now I can make copies of the Ocelot pride. But it won't do me any good because I don't have any way to heal. But at least I have tokens. Makes it harder for him to tap every token I've got. Yeah, I was going to say, he can't possibly tap them all. Oof. Why'd I do that? I don't know why I did that. That was odd. I mean, I don't normally do idiot stuff like that. Damn. I think I'm used to playing decks where I don't mind getting hit. Dang, land again. No, still no. I mean, it's fucking dumb. Oh, this is gonna be nasty. This is gonna be nasty. Because see, now all these Ocelot Prides are gonna pop off with the Mondrex. All of these Free-Blind Meister tokens. I might break the game. It may not like me doing all that. That's the drawback of this deck, is that now I'm going to have to click a whole bunch when it's my turn. And here's the good thing. He cannot possibly tap all of my mice or cats or anything. So I'm just going to let him do his little thing. Now you're going to see one of the drawbacks of this deck. Oh, he has trample, so I got to block with 127. There we go. I don't care if it's indestructible. I'm going to gain so many tokens that it doesn't matter. It is fun to watch him do that. It is kind of oddly satisfying. Holy cow, he said. I do apologize. But your damage can't go through. That's the drawback. Gotta sit here in Clicksville, clicking non-stop. Be nice if you could just like select all and just do it the one time. I can do this all day too, buddy. Dang, still? I thought I was done by now. Like, golly. It might end in a draw. It may not let me do this. He'll tell me, choose another action. We'll see what happens. But I don't know if the game will let me continue doing this and, you know, to allow me. Oh, look at there. Cool, activate. I think I broke the game though. I think this is stuck. There it is. Yeah, I think. Alright, let's go with that. Let's go with that sucker. Dollmaker shop, just for the fun of it. I see the line. I see somebody roping. So what? So you're gonna play the whole match and now you're gonna rope? Like, come on, dude. Let me cook. Like, next. $117 attackers. And they're all vigilant, so not a single one taps. And just wait until you see this next thing, boys. I'm sure most of you can guess what's coming. Oh, he let me through. Wow. I guess he didn't want to play the rest of the match. Ugh. I mean, that was ugly. I really didn't expect this deck to do this well. I mean, 2 wins is pretty good at this time of night for this kind of a deck. I mean, it's not a great deck. It's not really the best build in the world. I mean, you get to see what 3 Blind Mice does. And look, I screwed up and I still turned it around. But I don't know much about samurai decks. I really don't. So I don't know how good that was or, you know, what. Maybe he didn't play it well. I don't know. Maybe he played it the best he could, but maybe my deck just happened to draw better. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Just drop the Dollmaker shop just to do it. This is not the best. It could be 4 turns before I can put a creature out that can do anything. And that is a artifact non-creature enchantment. So he's going to get rid of that. I don't blame him because when that thing gets going, it's pretty nasty. Alright. I have a suspicion about what this guy's up to. Let's see. Homeboy's just not gonna let me play, is he? This is one of those decks where it can be a little daunting to play against removals. Like right here, he's got the removal. Yeah, go ahead and concede. This deck peters out if you have somebody like that. So all he's going to do is just keep doing removals. Won't go anywhere. Especially, I mean, all I had left was the Dollmaker, and it does me no good to turn anything into a token unless I have a way to replicate it or uh, otherwise use that. Oh, what are you doing? My dog's coming to see me. What are you doing, girl? Oh, yeah. There she goes. It's my little pit bull. Let's see what we got. Hmm, dang. Just go for it, huh? All right. I mean, at a certain point, it's got to peter out. Okay, like I really don't care. I mean, this deck doesn't really play out of graveyard. Sheltered can't really do anything in this situation. Not that I really care. I've got the health to deal with that. Dang, now it's going to give me nothing but land. now it's just flooding me with land. About time. Man, I mean, just can't keep anything. Oh, for heaven's sakes. He's going to kill that for sure. Not a problem. Don't really care. Of course. Golly. fucking land. Ugh. That's the thing about this crap. Sometimes that shuffler, man, you can just get clumps of land. Just land. I mean, I could have used the case, but I mean, he would have just killed everything anyway. Just gonna be more removal. Here we go. Oh, wait. He may be playing out of his graveyard. He wouldn't want to surveil and throw things in his graveyard deliberately. Unless he had a good reason. Yeah, I think he plays out of his graveyard. I might need help. So I might as well get that speaker going as soon as I can. If the speaker of the heavens gets going, I could have a blocker against Valgavoth or whatever it is he's going to keep bringing out of his damn graveyard. Because you know that's what he's going to do, is bring a bunch of stuff out of his graveyard. I'll block. I want that health. Come on. Come on, thief of dunces. Do your thing. Do your thing. Alright, let's see. Nykthos. We're going to do this for that effect with good reason. Perfect. So yeah, this deck functions pretty good by itself. You don't necessarily, I mean, it functions good as a, dang, I thought you were playing something hot. I guess it was not. Okay, well, I am going to take a quick break. I'm going to hit the head, and I will be back. Okay, so about an hour of play on Dollmaker, then we'll try a different deck, I think. But you never know. I do have a special love for this deck. The combo is fun when you get it popping off, especially if you can get it going on Sheltered by Ghosts. It's hilarious. I've done a black and white version of this, and it works okay, but I mean it's all right. It's not bad. It's not bad. Removal and stuff like that is nice to have in the black variety. Okay, Authority of Councils, but mostly I like it because I use oh, it's from the Western set they did last year. It's Comball, something, something, Mare. Uh, anyway, yeah, he duplicates your opponent's tokens, and then he gives you life and takes life from your opponent for every token you put out. So it's actually a super awesome little card. But it's a black white, and so what I did was I made a deck to accommodate that card. But honestly, at the end of the day, the straight mono white version of Three Blind Mice works reasonably well. You have removals with so you have removals with Sheltered by Ghosts and Lay Down Arms and things like that. So you have a number of ways to get rid of permanents. Um, should I do Speaker? Yeah, I'll do Speaker. Speaker of the Heavens. I don't think I'm overextending. Play an additional land. So yeah, that can be kind of a problem. That can be if he's relying on land to pump. Not sure what he's playing. I'm assuming he wants to pump creatures, like landfall or something like that. It's green, so he's going to want to have big, stompy monsters. Okay, let's go. I'm going to go Shelter. Just grab that. Wait, what? That was weird. I don't understand why that happened. What the? Is it because it's a land? That doesn't make any damn sense. It's coming in as a creature, though. Weird. But okay. I mean, I'll take my lumps for that one. I did not understand the card well. Land, elemental forest. Okay, well, I learned my lesson. I did not realize that. I've been up against that card so many times and I never even thought about it until today. I mean, just crazy, I guess, you know, how mm, I did it backwards. Oh well. I mean, it's first strike, so that's a pain in the butt. And landfall really does help that. So that's going to be a pain in the neck. All right. Trample's a pain in the neck for sure. Man, thank you. All right, we'll do that. Now that's how it works. Oh, no attack. Activate the speaker. Now it's gonna like, boom, quadruple my angels. Boom. Oh, look at all those ocelots. And he quits. I don't even get to do the thing. I mean, it's okay. That was super fun. And I didn't even use 3 blind mice. I mean, that's why I like this deck and the way it's built, is I can do little tricks like that. That's provided Mondrak and Ocelots even survive. As you can see, the weakness is removal. I mean, I really have no protection from removal. Discard can also hurt because this deck can peter out real quick unless I have a 1 ring out. And if I get a 1 ring too late, or I forget to use things that I have on the battlefield, like Case of the Uneaten Feast, I could have cast creatures on the 1 match. I mean, yeah. I don't know what's with the new little tokens. Is that just to show what rank you are in ranked? Or, I mean, I don't know what this new thing is. I don't pay attention to these things. I mean, I just don't understand. You know, they just keep adding stuff to this game. Not that that's a complaint, but it's just a fact. They added the titles, which, you know, I thought was a neat little touch. Some people thought it was lame, but I thought it was kind of cool. Now, the porcelain gallery, crazy with this deck, crazy. Now, I've never gotten the porcelain gallery and the 3 blind mice going at the same time, and I would love to do that. That would be hysterical. I mean, that would be epic. I mean, could you imagine having hundreds? Oh wait, no, I have done it before. Yeah, so when you get hundreds out, oh man, you've got so many that are just, you know, 200, 200 something creatures. Oh, it's great. I forgot I have done that before with the porcelain gallery. Not real terrified of that. There's no limit on it, so I'm going to take that from you. Now they're going to mana starve me. That's how it always goes. And he's got to pay the ward cost. He must want that back pretty bad. I don't know why you have summoning sickness. Okay, let's do that. And that. And then we'll go to... If I get land, we'll go one ring. And protect. I think it's retarded that it's that cheap. I mean, I get mana starved. Golly, mana starved. I mean, like, big time. Like, y'all saw one match, they just wanted to hand me mana. Like, just here you go. When I don't need it, I got plenty to cast with. And now, when all I need is one more mana, I mean, technically I'd like to have 5, but 4 mana I can work with. But let's give me a break. Come on. This guy's taking forever. There you go. Like, how hard of a decision was that? Yeah, he wants removal, I bet. He's hoping I don't get anything going. Damn, dude. No mana. I mean, not a bit. Like, Wizards of the Coast has chosen their champion. They've decided that I'm not going to win this one. They were like, you won 3 or 4 matches in the last hour. You don't... Oh, for heaven's sakes. Yeah, I'm out. Forget that. Not even going to fool with it when it's going to be that way. Like, no mana. I can't get 1 mana. I mean, I know I said I'd switch decks, but I'm going to stick with this for a little bit longer. I actually really like this deck. It's super fun. I mean, yeah, it can have its drawbacks for sure. Like, it's a shit draw, but I don't mulligan. I play it as it lays. And I've played this deck earlier today. I already know what this fool was up to. Yeah, it's all discard. He's gonna rely on me discarding shit. Yep, here we go. Discard again. Can't cast it, so it doesn't matter. Alright, well, I am up shit creek without a paddle. Sacrifice a creature. Sacrifice that in a heartbeat. it's just going to be more of the same. I don't mulligan. I just play it as it lays. Not great. Of course. Makes perfect sense. At least have a chump blocker out. I mean, I gotta have something. But Johnny won't do me much good. Alright, so this would give me another blocker. Alright. Well, that's just hunky-dory. That's all I can do. Definitely get this on the field. Okay. Tap that for some mana and make sure I just have 4 left over. He's gonna quit now that he sees this. I should reset, yes. I won't do it because he'll quit. He'll quit if I do it. So let me do this and see if he stays with it. I don't think he'll stick with it. I think he's going to quit now because, I mean, yeah, here we go. This is when they always quit. Damn. Just in one turn. That's a shitload of tokens and health in one turn. Alright, and I'm not going to get lost on him because he'll definitely give up at that point. I mean, he's probably got a board wipe. We'll see. I mean, he's got some that goes -1 on all. Or something to that. I don't know. That's weird. But okay. Play that if you want to. Cool. So whenever a player casts a spell they don't own, that player creates a trade. Oh. Wait. I mean, of course you're going to give up. I've got like, I'm going to swing at you with like 100 damage. That was pretty epic. All right. I'm going to call it, and I'll be back later. I'll do another hour tomorrow afternoon. Not sure what time.